Hi guys, it's Mika Martinez, and in this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to get a 10x ROAS, or in this case, ROI, for your e-commerce brand with SEO. If you don't know who I am a Shopify SEO expert. I've been in the SEO industry for over 6 years now. I've worked on over 200 plus projects and helped scale some of them to over 7 figures in annual revenue. So yeah, let's get to the video. So in this video, I really want to talk about the impact of SEO on e-commerce brands and how powerful and lucrative SEO can be as a traffic source for e-commerce brands, right? So in this example, let's assume you rank #1 for Valance curtains. I've already entered that into my keyword research tool called SEMrush. You can see that there is a 12.1K search volume, monthly search volume for this keyword, right? So I've already entered that here. And based on this study, you can see that the #1 position gets almost 40% click-through rate on the search engine results page. Compare that to the first ad position, compare that to the second ad position. You can see that the first organic position is still like almost 20 times more clicked than the first ad position. So you can see, or you can start assuming how powerful SEO can be, right? Like if these ads are profitable, because, well, if people are running these ads, are paying for these ads, they have to be profitable. Imagine how wildly profitable ranking #1 for a search term can be, right? So I've entered that here. A 40% CTR gets you 4,840 clicks, right? And let's assume a conversion rate of 2%, which I think is very conservative. I Googled the average e-commerce conversion rate, and Shopify says it's around 2.5 to 3%. So 2% would be a very conservative assumption, right? Given that conversion rate, you will get around 96 sales. And if you assume a $30 average order value, or average price for a Valance curtain, that's equivalent to over $2,880 of revenue per month from just ranking #1 for a single search term, right? And that's not, and that doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to spend on paid ads, right? And that's just one search term. Most people don't realize that one page can actually rank for multiple search terms. Like you can see that Pretty Windows ranks #1 for Valance curtains, but if you go to that page, right, this one page on their site, it ranks for 289 keywords and drives 8.3K in monthly traffic, right? And they rank for not just Valance curtains, they rank for valances for Windows, curtain valance, etc., etc., etc. Like there's 289 keywords it's ranking for with one page on the site, right? And that one page, let's say, just edit this, 8,000. So that brings the revenue up to $4,800 per month in revenue just from that one page alone. Imagine if you had 50 of these pages, right? That brings your revenue up to over 240K in monthly revenue from SEO alone. And again, that's zero ad spend, right? You're not paying for every click. So you can see how lucrative and powerful SEO is as a traffic source, right? And then that brings me to, the question, like, if it's so lucrative, if you can get a crazy ROI like that, why are so few e-commerce brands actually investing in SEO? And I really thought about it, and I think it comes down to two main reasons, right? #1, SEO takes time, and people are kind of in a rush. They want to get an ROI immediately. If they're investing, let's say, $3,000 a month, they don't want to invest for 3 to 6 months and not get an ROI for 3 to 6 months, and that's understandable, right? So just the nature of SEO itself, the fact that it takes time, I think makes e-commerce brands reluctant to invest in SEO. But also because so few e-commerce brands invest in SEO, that's what allows you to get such outsized returns from SEO, right? It's very common to see a 10x ROI from SEO, as long as you have the patience. And I think another misconception is that that all projects or all campaigns will take 4 to 6 months to get an ROI, and that's a strong misconception. Like, maybe if your brand is less established, it can take that long. But for more established brands doing already 50K a month in revenue from paid ads, it can take as little as 4 to 6 weeks to get results from SEO. And the reason behind that is simple. The search engines are programmed or they're coded in a way to find trust signals from websites, right? And if your brand is new, they basically don't have these authority or trust signals for the search engine. But if your brand is more established, if you're already making 50K a month in revenue through paid ads, you're already driving traffic, you already have like a lot of backlinks, SEO SEO results may come in as little as 4 to 6 weeks, because you've already generated that trust with the search engine, right? And I think the second thing is really that most SEO agencies lack transparency. And this goes, hand in hand with the fact that SEO takes time. Because like a lot of SEO agencies will promise a lot and they can't actually deliver, right? Because SEO takes time, you can be paying them month after month a fixed retainer and not see any results for it, right? Like one of the clients I've worked with, the whole of last year, for 12 months, they paid an SEO agency a $5,000 per month retainer. So they paid an SEO agency $60,000. And when I reviewed their campaign, the SEO agency didn't drive any results. So they basically spent $60,000 and got nothing in return. And I think that's what makes a lot of e-commerce brands reluctant to invest in SEO, right? But the thing about SEO is that there's cons, there's pros. Paid ads are generally more expensive. SEO, again, like a 10x ROI with SEO is very common. You don't have to pay for every click. So over a long period of time, your cost is so much lower than how much you invest in SEO. I think the key here is, number one, like the opposite of this, right? Like if you can be patient, if you're patient enough, you can get those outsized returns. And number two, you have to find an SEO agency that's transparent, one that you can trust, right? One that's proven to have driven results in the past, right? Or even like we have like a structure wherein we only get paid when our clients, when we drive additional SEO revenue for our clients, right? And if you're an established brand and you're interested in investing in SEO, if you're interested in working with us on a pay on results basis, I recommend you hop on a call with us. If you hop on a call with us, there's no obligation to work with us. So at the very least, you end up with a free SEO consultation and an SEO action plan that you guys can implement on your own if you want, right? So that's it for now. I hope this video was helpful. I hope I clearly explained the impact of SEO on e-commerce brand and how lucrative SEO can be for e-commerce brands. And yeah, that's it for now. Thanks for listening. Cheers.